What's up, Ragin Nation? How's it going? This is Alex Yu, and you're watching the Ragin Ronin review. I got a review for you. I saw The Banker on Apple TV. It is an Apple TV exclusive film, and it stars Samuel Jackson and Anthony Mackie. I love Anthony Mackie, by the way, big fan of his. So I really wanted to check this out. This is actually based off of a true story, actually. Anthony Mackie, he plays Bernard Garrett. And he's actually an entrepreneur who is fighting for housing integration. Basically, he's fighting for equality. So back in the 1960s, black people, African Americans, they weren't granted the same access as white people because of systemic racism. So they weren't allowed access to things like getting loans. I mean, they could get a loan, but it's more difficult for them because of their skin color. So I mean, you know, it's all, at the end of the day, it's systemic racism. This is that story about how he and a business partner hatched a really brilliant plan to be able to get that equal access. Kind of like, I wouldn't say cheating the system, but finding a way to work around it so that they can actually fight for this cause, this fight for progress. You know what I'm saying? And it's a very interesting story. And what I really liked about it is that I like these stories about not so much, not exactly stories about change, but how people work their way from the bottom to the top. And I'm not saying that he started all the way from the bottom and he worked his way all the way to the top, but he is somebody that had a vision and he got there with his own bare hands, right? And his intelligence, right? So I really love seeing that process. And it's actually a really ingenious process, and the things that they do, that him and Samuel Jackson's character do, real life characters by the way, to get there is actually a very interesting story. And that's why I would recommend this film, because it's a part of history. It's a true story. It's based off a true story, and just seeing how they get there and knowing that this really happened is actually worth a watch. Now, here's something that I really got to mention, and that is, like I mentioned before, I'm a big fan of Anthony Mackie. Met him in person, and great guy. But I've seen a lot of his films, and this is actually the very first time where I felt that okay, this is okay. He's always been very talented, but he actually has a shot at winning an Oscar. Like, now I'm starting to really see his versatility as an actor. I mean, he's done very different roles, but this is a very serious role. I'm so used to seeing him play an Avenger and other roles such as cops, and he's played a rapper. What was that? 8 Mile. Yeah, he played Tupac, and a whole bunch of other roles that I can't even remember because I watched so many of his films. Honestly, I've watched a lot of his films, okay? He's got so much content on Netflix. Anyways, I felt that this is one of his more serious roles. It's a dramatic role, and you know, him and Samuel Jackson, they got some really great chemistry in this. I love his character because he's so knowledgeable. He's so intelligent, and he's so resourceful, and he just carries his character with a lot of confidence, and it makes watching this film so enjoyable. It makes watching his character so enjoyable. It's almost like I want to watch this film for him, because the character that he's playing and the way he portrays the character is just done so well. So I really liked it, and it's a you know, some really good direction there. So I think that you should check it out. I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. I really enjoyed it, and I like movies like this. Like I said, it's not necessarily a rags to riches story. It's just about a man who wants to make a change, a positive change, and he's doing it with what he knows. He's not doing it with a lot of resources. I mean, sure, he is quite resourceful, but and he didn't start off poor, but still, we know how it's gonna. We know how it ended up. We just want to see that journey, and I love the details they put in this journey. It's a really, it's funny, it's dramatic, it's a very interesting tale. All right, so I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. Do check it out if you got Apple TV, and just watch it for these great actors playing these great characters. All right. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed it. My name is Alex Yu. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace.